lot of guys overthink this, including myself when I was new to this. I always thought, well, I learned out of Bob Benedetto's building an archtop guitar, and he's building acoustic archtops. So what I was exposed to was buying a 2-inch billet, resawing it into 1 inch, so you'd have a 1-inch point at your peak of your carve. Now on a big-bodied 16-inch acoustic archtop, that's fine. That inch is needed for the maximum movement and carve on that instrument. However, for these little guys, I found I can get away with 5/8 even. Still get a really poppy carve with this 1/4 inch rim established. It doesn't take as much as you guys think, or I thought, to get a really pretty heavily defined carve out of a thinner piece of wood. So since I've been able to go to thin my plates up to 5/8, that allows me access to a whole different stash of wood than I had when I was locked into the 2-inch billets. It's opened the wood world for me. So what I'm trying to say is really figure out your design and figure out how to get the maximum usage out of the material. Where I used to get a single plate and waste all this away with carving, I'm now starting with a thinner plate and getting more plates out of my billets. So it's a win-win for me. It's a win-win for the environment. We're getting almost twice the amount of instruments out of the lumber than I used to. So it's something to really keep in mind and think about, because we're spending a lot of money on materials. That's really what our costs are. Our labor is whatever we want it to bill it out as. So what we're trying to do is cut our costs in materials and cut our time to maximize our profits. So being able to harvest materials and make the most out of smaller dimension stuff or smaller body instruments has been very, very useful tool for me to allow me to help gain some of the money that I wouldn't be able to charge in labor, because this is kind of a passion of love. You guys know that. So just I'm gonna take a crack at this other horn here in just a second. Just giving you guys a little philosophy as we go. I'm bored and lonely in the shop by myself, and talking to a little camera on my head seems like a good idea right now. You can see, to make room for these to get down to the lip, we're definitely pulling the height of our ridge down, and that's good. We're at that stage now. We just don't want to take too much off that center there. So I'm being very judicial about strokes on this at this point. Some of these might just need a smaller. This one needs to be adjusted. There we go. See how simple that is? Take that right down. All right. jump on this other guy here. These little horns, treble side horns, are always a little bit of work. They're so small, access is tight. You really want to leave that ridge like I was talking about so you can have your maximum carve. You know, we're getting pretty close to finished right there. You can see it's coming almost to nothing, and that's just what we want. So it'll be coming from this point in a straight line down to here. This point in a straight line down to here. So keep working it. Too proud on this guy. Start to see how this is coming together here. How the ridge flaring in here, we got the ridge flaring in here, and they're kind of lumping together in this area following the neck, where this heel is going to establish itself. Sometimes slow, intentional strokes are the only way to get it done. Some of these tight areas. It's easy, everybody be doing it. See, these last 2 inches in here are a little bit of a bear to get to. Just got to be patient. Keep working the space into it. Keep working that space and it will define its own carve. Sometimes the best way to get these is with a scraper. Let's see, where did it go? Let's try that guy. So you can see where this is going. We'll keep refining with these 3 tools at this point. I'll throw another scraper into the mix. I can't find it right now. It's my main go-to scraper. But anyway, we're gonna kind of close it up here. Just show you there the quick kind of a half hour of some hand carving on this plate to get the overall dimensionality going on, and see the ramping happening. Need to work on that. See, these are low, you can see this is high. So here's where the side light's going to start coming in. I'll level this platform off a bit so I'm looking at it straight, and start refining these points up to a nice arch that's going to It's going to nicely sweep down, and we'll go into recarve here. Alright, I might do a little bit more videos later, but definitely going to stop this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya.